here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Here's 3rd and 7. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
18 Cardinal.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll work forward a short gain to the 25. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll send a tight end in motion right. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, 3 to go.
70 Lions. Track at 60. Rocco 80. Go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
He pulls it in around the 5. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but
this is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
this is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
second down, they run the counter. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll look to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Open man down the field is Turpin. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Kansas City. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll look to throw here on first down. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
Okay, break. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
From the end zone, here's Devontae Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Sack.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now, he'll air one out. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chiefs have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Set. Go.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Off he goes. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. There he goes again. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
He is in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready?
One of the tight ends motions right.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing